Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation Knife Reviews. Just like so many of you folks, I am on the never-ending journey to find that perfect blade. We're going to grade every blade on a 5-star scale as a tool, as a self-defense implement, and as a knife overall. Also, would we replace this knife if we lost it, and should you add it to your collection? Most important of all, without further ado, let's get to this knife review.
And what a review this shall be, because folks, I'm here to review the venerated K.O.E. Yes, the K.O.E. knife, one of the most recognizable knives in all God's creation. I mean, there it says right there, K.O.E. So this is a legitimate K.O.E., and this is one that I have owned for decades. I bought this when I was, I think, 19 or 20, so I've had this for a very long time. And as you can see, it's been taking a licking, and it keeps on ticking. I lost this knife for like 7 years. It sat in a box in my shop for about 7 years, and then I found it, and I was like, oh, sweet, because I use this for all manner of things. Because to me, what impressed me about the K.O.E. the most, I know like a lot of people have like, that's what sold you. You can use the bottom as a hammer. Yep, you can use the bottom as a hammer, and I have many times, as you can plainly see. Yeah, I've used and abused this knife and have given very little consideration to its cleaning. And over the years, there's a little bit of rust on the tip you can maybe see just from general use and abuse. This is the gold standard for knives going forward here at the K.O.E. Nation. So I'm going to grade this on a few 5-star scales. 5 meaning you have to have this knife before you shuffle off this mortal coil. 0 meaning pass it on by. The K.O.E. Nation has advised you well. So, fixed blade, formerly United Cutlery, now K.O.E., which apparently the name comes from like... Somebody wrote in a letter that they alleged that they killed a bear with this knife, which, don't get me wrong, it's better than harsh words. But I'm skeptical of one guy's letter. We're going to grade this as a tool, as a self-defense implement, as an overall knife, whether you should add this knife to your collection, and whether I would replace this knife if I were to lose it. So, on a 5-star scale as a tool, I'm going 5. Okay? The hammer sold me, and a friend of mine in the Marine Corps said that this indention here can be used in some sort of fire starting. Fascinating to me. The serrated blades, serrated actually is an added bonus for me. I've always been a fan of serrated edges. I think they do wonders. So yeah, I'm definitely a fan as a tool. I've used this as a tool, and it's been more reliable than some tools. So 5 stars as a tool. As a self-defense implement, the K.O.E. has killed a not insignificant number of Nazis during World War II. That's worth noting. Now, to me, just its value as a tool is all I would need to keep this knife in my collection. But as a self-defense implement, you can get a really good proper grip and in reverse grip as well. Again, this is the gold standard, so I'm going to go 5 stars as a self-defense implement, and I don't throw that out kindly, but it's got the proper length to do really what you need to do if you were ever, and God, I hope you never are ever called to defend your life. In terms of an overall knife, in terms of reputation, recognizability, in terms of its... the thing's basically a sharpened pry bar. Normally, fixed blade knives, I dock points because you have to have some sort of external construction to carry the knife on you. In this instance, this particular polymer sheath, which has lasted, it's done as well as the knife. The sheath is done spectacularly. So, in terms of an overall knife, I gotta give it 5 stars, folks. 5 stars is a knife. Now, should you add this knife to your collection? I would say absolutely yes. And then the more important question, would I replace this knife if I were to lose it? Oh, you betcha. So, folks, this is the gold standard, the inaugural review of the K.O.E Nation Knife Reviews, and this is the knife that now every other knife has to kind of stack against here, folks. So it's 5 stars all around, and you should definitely pick it up for decades-long review of this particular blade, folks. I hope all of you make it back here happy, healthy, much the wiser. Please like, share, subscribe to the K.O.E Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and follow me on Twitter. God bless every last one of you folks. Travel well.